Real shit, I just wanted to come to y'all live. Try to cut their brightness up. God first. God first in everything. That number one. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. And depending on what y'all believe y'all God is, you know, y'all might be religious, y'all might be atheists, Buddhists, terrorists, I don't know. I mean, like terrorists, as far as like TAROTIST. Like I'm on some whole other shit, like even giving y'all that Declaration of Independence. If you want to choose that type of therapy as your route, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously we gods without all the elements. You know what I'm saying? We literally our own spirits, and we also spirits of what God created. But the thing is, we're in the devil's planet seriously. And like heaven might be real because we is in hell, by the way. No matter how good you do and how successful you are, hell is very relevant. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go through that, whether it's on no matter what plane it is, no matter what level or what type of identity or disguise you want to claim it as. God, nature, all living organisms, truth and prosperity. You know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, throughout ancient history. You know what I'm saying? And the history of the Homo sapiens, right? You know what I'm saying? But going back to the Akkadians and the Egyptians, and you know what I'm saying, the Anunnakis, and going back to the Akkadians, the Anunnakis, the Mayans, you know what I'm saying? This is going back deep into like the ancient civilizations. You see what I'm saying? We going back into stuff that was before Jesus Christ. And like I did it this way on purpose. And that's kind of like a part of how I am while I'm younger. But I ain't gonna be too loud because this is not my environment. But the point is, like, understanding this, the connecting the dots. This is not a constellation. This is real life shit. This is like a puzzle. And the people that's like me, like when we connect this stuff, it gets deeper and deeper. You know what I'm saying? And it get good. Like it get deeper and deeper. The evil come first, but the good is better. It's like we can't dodge it. And like people like me, we can't dodge it. Like the evil is always gonna be there, but the good always triumph for some reason. And it's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Make you think about yourself in a certain manner, depending on what type of specific events you've been through. But it's true. Like, if you believe in God, no matter who you is, from a good to a bad person or a person that's evil or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? The point is, just like being true to who you are, like, but respecting God. See, I put God up on a pedestal as if it was a human being and more. I did it this way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't treat God as if it was separate. I didn't treat God as if it was just me. I always thought of God as me and something higher than me, and combined. This was something that made us complete. You know what I mean? Like something that made us understand. I understand the signs on spiritual levels. I get to see with my third eye and my two eyes, and I get to be very intuitive at the right time. I get to be very truthful and very not deceptive, but be very cautious to a very high degree. Because no matter how smart I am and how gangster I am, I still gotta move with the right decisions. Like it's about making the right decision sometimes. Never be a pussy, but make the right decision. Like even if you make the right decision, then you gotta stand on that. Like don't be no pussy, you know what I'm saying? No, don't be no coward. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing to be, is a coward, right? So be anything but that. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know. You know, no matter what you go through, everybody gonna feel guilt especially after family members die. You gonna feel that. But I've been through it too many times to the point where I'm like, I gotta be the best version, regardless. This is necessary. This is the truth. And even though I knew life was long. That what made me different. I knew life was a long effect. I was never worried about, when I was worried about dying, that was in my early days after my teen years from separating from high school. But outside of that, even though I did it before, with not just knowing I was talented and intelligent, but also knowing that I could do things like trap, and you know what I'm saying, like shoot, you know what I'm saying, whatever it takes, like sports, you know what I'm saying, anything that I could become good at, I did. I didn't hold myself back by any standard that I even made for myself. I told myself if I was gonna be a part of something, I was gonna go through all the way.